Welcome to Wampascat baseball season opening game. Your Conway Wampascats will take on the Russellville Cyclones. We'll be back to cover that in just a second.
Batting eighth and playing center field, number 1, Colson Ashcraft.
All right, Wampascat fans, we are here. We are live, and we are ready for the season opening game. Conway Wampascats playing the Russellville Cyclones in the Frontline Classic. We will pause for the national anthem.
The playing of our national anthem.
All right, we got the national anthem played. Coaches have met at home plate, and we are ready to play ball and start the first pitch on the 2020-2026 Wampascat baseball season. This is called the Frontline Classic, bringing together two of the top baseball programs in Central Arkansas and in the state of Arkansas. The visiting Russellville Cyclones will be facing your Conway Wampascats. I'm Colby Crow, and I'm joined in the booth by Scott Wanamaker.
Get the name? Scott.
Yeah.
You were going to say Shane, weren't you?
I was going to say Shane.
That's all right. That's all right.
His better-looking brother.
Smarter, too.
London Stewart, a senior left-handed pitcher, is going to get the ball to start the game for your Wampascats. And I think high expectations for this season. We'll go around Max Holland, a senior, starting behind the plate, catching. Willie Voss starting at first base. We've got Kean Brown getting the start at second base. Simon Abel getting the start at shortstop. And Silas Cicero will be getting the start at third base for your Wampascats. In the outfield, we have Carter Crow will be playing left field. Colson Ashcraft will be in center, and Whit Williams will get the start in right field. And that's how we're going to start today. Scott, what do you anticipate seeing today?
I think we got some really good pitching for both schools. We have London Stewart on the mound, who's a lefty, committed to Southern Miss. And then, of course, for Russellville, Tristan Newberry, who's going to Arkansas next year. So I think we'll have to see if the offense can get something going either way. So I think this is going to be a pitcher's duel.
Two big-time Division I commits to start the season on the mound, and man, it's what you like to see. It's going to be great baseball. It's a beautiful day for baseball. If you're in Conway, you got plenty of time to make it out to UCA for the game. Come join us, the Frontline Classic. Some of the best baseball that's going to be played in Central Arkansas this week for sure, and I'm excited to get the season started. We do have another camera we've added to the stream, and so hopefully we're going to be able to bring you a good product at home as you watch and follow us all season. Maybe a little bit of a learning curve. We're volunteers, so we're going to do the best we can. And first batter up for the Russ Vegas All-Stars, we have Zane Keel, number 99, the shortstop.
Lefty versus lefty right off the bat.
Pretty good pitch to miss. Ball one. We won't get on the umpiring crew on the first pitch, but maybe the second.
That's in there. We do have 3 umpires today, which is good.
Gives us a chance to cue up 3 blind mice if needed. Great pitch for Stewart as he works ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the shortstop, Zane Keel.
That was right on the corner. That was perfect. Let's see if he comes off speed here. Yep.
Great pitch for Stewart. And that's a great way to start your 2026 baseball season for the Wampascats. That's going to bring up the Russellville's pitcher, Tristan Newberry. As you mentioned, he is a Razorback commit on the mound.
He's a big guy.
Big kid.
Nice.
And that is a great pitch for Stewart. Holland's doing a great job behind the plate, framing the pitches. So far, so good for Stewart. Newberry looks like he is a fan of the weight room, but that's a great, great pitch.
Well, that backed him right up, didn't it? That was perfect.
Doing a good job mixing his pitches today. Stewart, you know, did not log a ton of innings last season, but man, is looking great right now. Ball is out of play.
It's a great 0-2 pitch up in the zone. Try and get him a chase. He just fouled that off. That was a good battle by Tristan Newberry there.
Stewart way ahead 0-2 here. 1 out, top half of the first.
That was a great spot.
Great pitch. A little outside. I like it.
Yeah, try to get him to chase. Try to get him to chase. Colby, looks like Williams out there in right field is battling that sun.
That is Witt and right.
That looks like that sun, and with 2 lefties in a row, that's tough.
Dangerous place to be.
Oh, nice. Oh, good spot.
Still not a bad pitch. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to senior Tristan Newberry.
Looks like we got the shift going on here. Colby got our shortstop, Simon Abel, on the other side of second base.
That's true.
Yeah, we got major league shift here. I guess they expect him to pull.
Leaves Salas Cicero a lot of ground to cover. Everything between second and third.
Uh-oh.
And he got a hold of that. Ashcraft got a good jump on it in center, and he's there. Good at bat for Newberry, but also good job, Stewart. Worked the count, got ahead, and Newberry battled back, and that's a fly out to 2 outs.
It wasn't as deep as I originally thought, but this is also a big field. So
It's
that's
a huge field. Yeah, if you're watching at home, keep in mind we're playing at University of Central Arkansas. College field, a little bigger than the home field for either of these teams. That's a great
starts him off with the breaking
pitch.
ball.
This is third baseman Lucas Stokes batting for the Cyclones.
That had some movement on it. That looked like a 2-seam or a changeup or something. That was going away from this righty.
It's our first right-handed batter.
It is. Everybody's playing straight up now, so. Ooh, nice pitch.
Big swing for Lucas Stokes. Stewart's doing a good job mixing his pitches, keeping the Cyclones off balance, taking the wind out of the Cyclones, if you will.
Well done.
That is a great
look
pitch.
at
And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for your Wampascats. Stewart strikes out 2. And the Wampascat dugout is excited as well. They should be. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the bottom half of the first in just a minute. We are back here as we're about to start the Wampascat half of the first inning.
Leading on for the Wampascats, the designated hitter, number 18, Sean.
Senior Sean Cover, who's designated hitter today, also committed to Southern Miss to play his college baseball, will be leading off for your Wampascats. And fouls off the first pitch. I'm going to tell you, if Sean Cover is not the best hitter in the state of Arkansas, I haven't seen him, because Sean swings a really good bat, and we're excited he's on our team.
Yes, excited he's healthy.
These two guys have probably played together on some travel baseball circuits. You know, if you're not at the ballpark, it's hard to imagine there are a crazy number of professional scouts here. Just, I think there are 14 or 15 radar guns out, and it's a beautiful day for baseball. So if you're in Conway, got plenty of time to make it out to UCA. Bottom of the first. And Cover goes down, but he goes down swinging. So
Let's give him a little info to Max.
The catcher, number 4, Max Holland.
that brings up Max Holland, catching today for the Wampascats.
Yeah, Sean gave him some info as he was coming to bat there, so let's see what Max does with this.
That's it. Insider info. I think he said the ball's coming fast.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
Be quick.
Start swinging now. That was outside. That was outside.
Not according to the umpire.
Yes, sir. That was way outside. And Holland fouls that one off. It's early in the season for the umpires, too. And Holland's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's hope the umpires had their benefit game last
That's
week
it.
too, right? Uh-oh. Nope. Got under it just a little
Got
bit.
under it. And center fielder covered a lot of ground. I think that was probably the left fielder, but he called him off.
They're talking about it too.
Yeah, like
Next up for the Wampascats, the first baseman.
I think he said, I think you could have moved 2 steps. But
Yeah.
that brings up senior Willie Voss, left-handed hitter, playing first base today. Voss has a knack for slicing that ball right over the infielder's head, and we're hoping he does that today. Yeah, it's hard to duplicate this kind of speed in practice.
Yeah, my understanding is they cranked up the machines, and I think even Coach Harden was throwing bullets at him as well, from what I understand.
Yeah. Just misses outside. It's a good pitch.
Yeah, it was a good take by Willie, though, to let that one go.
Newberry's showing really good control early, which we expected. But we're hoping he loses that control. One point of emphasis last week in practice was to foul off pitches, I heard. So looks like Willie's doing a good job of implementing that. And off-speed pitch gets Willie Voss, and that brings to the end of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the start of the second inning. All right, we're back for the top of the second inning. Thanks for joining us today on our first broadcast with our new setup. So we're learning as we go, but hopefully we'll be able to bring you a good broadcast at home. Scott, what did we learn after the first inning?
Well, I mean, just what we thought. These pitchers are really good, and the hitters are going to have to – well, you mentioned fouling off. That was a point of emphasis. That's one thing. If we can run up his pitch count, I think we have a shot at knocking him out. I think that was for the gun.
Just a bit outside.
I think that was for the radar gun right there. He just wanted to let one go. I want to see what that registered. I wish I could see.
We'll say that one slipped. And nice swing. Could be trouble.
Nope.
Colson Ashcraft covering some ground in the outfield. Heck of a play by the junior.
Colson can cover a lot of ground.
He did cover a lot.
Yeah.
Colson transferred back to Conway from Valonia. And, man, I would imagine he's going to be a welcome addition to the outfield. London Stewart often plays center. He's on the mound today.
Two pretty good center fielders right there, honestly.
Really good. One of the stats that Coach Harden and lots of baseball coaches like to track is first pitch strikes, and London is doing a great job of working ahead in the count, not getting behind. Not a bad pitch. Max tried to bring that into the zone.
I think that was a little up and a little out right there, but that could set up something else right here too. Moving inside. Oh.
That's a good pitch.
Might have been low. Looked like it was on the inside corner. Might have been low, though.
Looked like a strike. We are a home broadcast for the Wampascats, so if you've joined us from Russellville, you're welcome to join. But looked like a strike to me. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes for London Stewart.
I would have gone back to the fastball there, too. I thought that was a good call. He did not catch up to those first two.
And I think this is the first full count Stewart has faced today. And we'll see.
Yeah, let's see if he has a breaking ball here. He has some confidence in.
Payoff pitch is coming.
Nice.
And he got him. Wow. That was probably on the border, but I like it. Great pitch, great call. 2 outs.
Too close to take, that's for sure, for that hitter.
It's going to bring up number 10, left fielder, I believe. Looking up his name, Chase Bradford. Squaring to bunt.
Get that. Nope.
Bunts it out of play. I like it. Try something.
Yeah, anything to get on base at this point.
Yep, we're in the top of the second. Have yet to see a base runner. 2 Division I commits pitching today, so a couple runs may win this one. Although, I don't know how deep the Russellville pitching staff is. Hopefully we'll get to find out today. I know Conway has plenty of arms.
Yeah, we're going back to last year, Colby. I remember he pitched to Jim, and then as soon as they took him out, we ended up scoring several runs.
That's right. Blew it open. You're right.
So that's if we can foul pitches off, get him up in his pitch count.
Great pitch. Conway also has 3 games in Memphis this weekend, so I don't know how that's going to factor into Coach Harden and how many pitchers throw how many innings, but we'll see today. Great pitch.
Ooh.
That's a great 1-2 pitch.
Yeah, he got him to swing at that previous pitch. He held off on that one, though.
Even at early ages, London has always been really loose on the mound, so that's a great pitch, and that ends the inning.
Froze, absolutely frozen.
That brings an end to the top of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll be back in 1 minute with the bottom of the second, Wampascat baseball. All right, we're back here, leading off the bottom of the second. Left fielder Carter Crow.
They seem to call that inside pitch on him every time. Colby,
Yeah. Bad call.
No bias. There you go. I would like to see Carter's power
Yeah,
barrel up this fastball.
as fast as it's coming in, hopefully it would exit quick. So
he gets the barrel on it.
2
it's gonna
balls,
go a
1
long
strike,
way.
the count to Carter Crow.
Good take.
A
Good
little
take.
high. 3-1 count. Crow calls from the dugout. Hopefully bring him some good luck here. And that's going to bring, I think, maybe the first full count for Newberry. So we'll see what he goes with here.
Well, I know what I would call if I was. I'd just go ahead and go with the fastball, but
I'm going to have to let you tell me what happens because I don't think I'm going to watch.
okay. I'll be your eyes, Colby.
All
No
right.
problem.
That's a good pitch. A little bit outside, maybe. Probably too close to take. Silas Cicero playing third today. Silas will play third and shortstop and pitch for the Wampascats. Silas also has got some pop in his bat.
Good take.
A few more balls so far this inning for Newberry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would take until I get a strike, but I certainly would be selective, especially with a breaking ball first pitch like he just threw Silas. I would let that go. 3-0.
I'd say we're going to take here.
That's up.
And that would be the first base runner of the game. 4-pitch walk for senior Silas Cicero. And that's going to bring up Kean Brown.
Number 7, Kean Brown.
And really, those weren't close.
No.
Those were not borderline. Let's see if we can get him rattled a little bit here.
And he's going to throw to first.
Speed at home and speed on first here, so a lot of things he can do. It's 5 in a row.
Yeah, the best thing he can do right now is throw balls for us.
Yes. It's 5 balls in a row.
That was up.
If it were 3-0, I would allow that, but not 1-0.
Man, that was high.
Yeah, let's not help him.
And the Wampascats catch a break as he needs to go. He needs to go. That ball got away from the first baseman.
He sailed that one, too.
And he sailed that one. And go.
That's our first run.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Does that count as a home run?
In Little League,
Yeah, Little League. Yeah,
8U.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
So Newberry sails it to first. An error. Cicero slides in at second. The first baseman sails it over the third baseman's head. And the Wampascats are on the board.
That was, I feel like I watched that this weekend at my 14U tournament a little bit. Didn't expect it here. Good. He's going to track it down, but that was a good, he got barrel on it. That's
good
great.
Piece of hitting by Kean Brown. That's going to bring up your pitcher today, London Stewart, number 14.
Next up for the Wampascats, the pitcher, number 14, London Stewart.
See if he can help himself here, get on base. Slap that.
And he did. Stewart slices it over the shortstop's head, and that's going to put him on first. And your Wampascats are on base again with 2 outs. It's going to bring up center fielder Colson Ashcraft.
Colson Ashcraft.
2 lefties in a row here, but London absolutely took that pitch where it was going on left field. That was perfect.
Newberry, I'd like to see him throw to first again.
Yeah.
It's been our best play so far.
Practice that.
We're going to run for the pitcher.
That'd be
number 5, Ryder Cook.
Ryder Cook, yep.
Your attention, please. Courtesy runner at first base, number 5, Ryder Cook.
Sophomore Ryder Cook in to run.
Again, speed at first and speed at the plate, so.
Well, Newberry's been a little off this inning. Not bad.
Colson's looking for something to drive here, get it in the gap, let Ryder run.
Misses outside. 3-0.
Yeah, all 3 of those he pulled to the outside of the plate. Nope. No. My goodness.
Oh, man.
That would have hit Carter if he were batting.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a good thing I have a headset on today. That was... much better pitch on something that shouldn't matter because we should be on first and second. But here we are, full count to Colson Ashcraft. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Ryder Cook steals second.
Colby, I can back that up a little bit. That was absolutely in the right-handed batter's box. What a battle.
And we have a runner in scoring position, so Colson could do some damage here.
They're not playing him to pull. The center fielder is shading left field just a little bit. Colson can get around on it. Ryder can score easily. Like that. He's over him. No. Great play.
That was a heck of a play by the right fielder. I'm not sure he meant to, but he did. But not before the Wampascats score a run on 2 errors on 1 play. So no one hit for your Wampascats, and that's going to be that's going to end the second inning. We'll be back to cover the third inning in 1 minute. Wampascat baseball. All right, we're back, folks. Top of 3, as expected. Kind of a pitcher's duel. Your Wampascats were able to squeak one across the plate on a walk and some errors. 1 hit. Lennon Stewart back out for the third inning. He's looked great so far. Number 16, Jose Magana.
Colby, going back to that previous inning, Colson put good barrel on that ball, but that right fielder made a really great play to snag that coming in.
Great play, saved a run.
Yeah. But not to harp on it, but he should have been on first base well before that.
Just got confirmation the home plate umpire is from Russellville. Just kidding. Don't know. Graduated in 94. Just kidding. Don't know that either. Great pitch. Fouled it off.
Oh, 2 count.
These two teams played last season, and it was a very similar pitcher's duel. And lifted right to Ashcraft. He did not move a step. Just right to him. When these two teams played last year, Scott, it was a pitcher's duel, and late in the game, Russellville had to make a pitching change, and they just had an inning where they just came apart. A couple balks, couple errors. And so I think if the Wampascats can keep the pressure on, we're going to have an inning where we just hopefully can produce some runs. That's a ground ball. Cicero fields it at third to Willie Voss at first.
It's a great play. He made that look routine, but that's not an easy play.
Now Salas did a good job of charging the ball. And
next up for the Cyclones, the right fielder, number 22, Ethan Wilson.
Yeah, the other thing with it's the first game of the season, so pitch count is probably going to be important for both coaches. You want to get him some good innings, but you also don't want to run that count up this early, especially in a non-conference.
That's right. Yeah, our resident statistician, David Thompson, just reminded me we did play Russellville on the road last season, and it was close early, but Conway blew it open a little bit late in the game there, and more of an offensive display than when we played them at home. It was kind of an ugly game, or maybe that's good baseball, low scoring. It's not fun to watch, but it's probably good baseball.
I watched that game live on our YouTube channel, so I wasn't there. If I recall, there was a little bit more hitting at Russellville.
That's right.
Quite a bit more hitting at Russellville than there was here.
A lot more. Oh, my.
I also don't know I don't think both teams had their aces going that game, if I recall. I think that was in the thick of conference season, so we may have not had our main pitchers going. Great pitch.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To number 22, Ethan Wilson, right fielder.
That might have been a changeup that just really tied him up. And that pitch is right down. Oh, my goodness.
What was that, Blue? Oh, man.
I feel like that was right down the middle. Max Holland's just asking a question there. I think he's asking, hey, where was that? He can help his pitcher next time, but.
That's Stewart's first walk of the game. That was not really a walk. That brings up number 99, the leadoff man, Zane Keel.
Maybe low, but definitely looked like it was down the middle.
All right, let's learn from Russellville. We're going to make a pick play here. Let's keep it in the ballpark. Willie Voss is a tall first baseman, a little bit hard to throw over.
Very athletic over there too. He can jump, move.
I think he wanted Max to feed him that ball. It'll be interesting how the coaches from each team view this as far as pitchers go. If they're going to want to try to get 2-3 guys work, or if, it'll be interesting. I would expect Newberry to be back out for the 3rd, but beyond that, who knows? And the same with Stewart. Maybe London would throw 4 innings. I don't know. Certainly looking good on the mound.
Yeah, without knowing their schedule, but knowing ours, we have games this weekend that we need to plan for, and we have a pretty deep staff. So, but yeah, I would think no more than 4 either way for either team. That's just a guess, though.
If you're joining us on the broadcast, high school baseball games are 7 innings instead of the 9.
Three umpires, none to appeal to? Is that what that?
There's only 2 right now, isn't there?
Oh, there's one behind first
I
base.
I see that.
So
yeah,
he's over there for the
Yep.
runner.
Yep.
No need to check that, Colby. That was a swing and a miss.
London said, check that. I heard him say it. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count to Zane Keel. Pretty good sized lead at first. Really good crowd here today watching a great high school baseball game. Russellville traveled well. Wampascat fans did as well, made the short trip to the Bear.
His first at bat, he struck out swinging. I believe it was a fastball up in the zone a little bit. And he did not catch up to that fastball right there. I may go back to that. But lefty on lefty, he may try a breaking ball. And
Keel's their leadoff hitter, so you would assume.
Yep, fastball up.
You would assume he's got a knack for getting on base.
That's true. Well, he's worked a full count right here. 3-2, 2 outs.
Yeah.
Runner will be gone.
Don't want to see London lose him here.
Yeah, give him your best pitch here, and let's get out of this. Nope.
And that is a hit by a pitch. And all of a sudden, your Wampascats found themselves in a little bit of a jam. Good news is it's a 2-out jam. Bad news is Tristan Newberry is at the plate, so would imagine one of their better hitters. Again, Tristan Newberry's been pitching today for the Cyclones, committed to University of Arkansas.
Tristan Newberry.
A little bit of a dangerous situation for your Wampascats.
Yeah, and he had a good long line drive, fly ball in the first inning, out to right center. Colson tracked it down. Let's see if we can get him to ground out to second base here. Good pitch. Good start.
Great pitch for London Stewart. Lefty on lefty here.
He's setting up outside. So breaking ball outside. Yeah.
A little too far out. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
He may go back to that pitch. Try and get him to chase. Oh, Colson tracked it.
It's a great hit.
Yeah, Colson had that. He was tracking that, but it was just beyond his reach out there in center field. That was a really good effort. Pitcher helping himself out right there.
Yeah, with 2 outs, the Russellville base runners got a great jump on it, and they were moving. So that's going to be a triple. Colson did everything he could. Great job. Conway did a good job getting the ball in. Not before the Cyclones scored 2 runs on their first hit of the game. Timely hitting.
Coach Hard making a mound visit here. See if he can settle him down just a little bit. Make a pitch here and get out of the inning.
Russellville's going to have a really good high school baseball team, and just one pitch, he just made a play.
Yeah, and his first at bat, he hit to right center. So Colson, I didn't see where he was, if he was straight up or shading in the right field, but he hit that in the left center. So that was a long way to run.
Yeah.
If you're defending against a lefty that's pulled it the first time.
Colson's got good speed in the outfield too.
He has an uncanny ability to chase balls down. He gets great jumps, and he can run.
But now the order of business is to keep the runner at third. I
got a little help there. I think he chased that pitch up in the zone, but that helped London out. Good pitch.
And that puts Stewart ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Top of the third.
I have this batter as a sophomore. He's a big sophomore.
Big kid for sure.
Nice pitch.
That's a great pitch. He was crowding the plate, and that would have been impossible to hit. But Stewart does a good job working out of the jam. Not before the Cyclones score 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors. And we'll be back in 1 minute for the Wampascat half of the 3rd inning. Wampascat baseball. All right, we're back on the Wampascats Sports Network, or whatever we want to call ourselves. That's going to bring up Whit Williams, senior right fielder.
Wampascat Network, I like that. Whit had a clutch double, I believe it was a double, in our benefit game last week against PA. That scored some runs, and it was a big hit in right center field.
Big, strong kid, for sure. Fouls it off. Out of play. Almost into the pickup baseball game going in the. That's football. We got a touch football game going in right field.
Might see my kid down there somewhere. I don't know. He should be watching the game, hopefully. Good take.
Newberry misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Newberry's look good on the mound, but also at the plate. He has the lone hit for the Cyclones and both RBIs. Williams ahead in the count, 3 balls, 1 strike.
And both balls he hit were hit hard. He hit them both hard on the nose.
It's a tough pitch to do much with.
Yeah, that was a great pitch on the corner.
Full count to Whit Williams.
That was a great location.
And strikeout for Newberry. That's going to bring up the top of the order for your Wampascats, number 18, senior Sean Cover.
Number 18, Sean Cover.
Sean plays a lot of different positions. Today he's the designated hitter. I think before the season's over, you'll see Sean at probably, what a great pitch. I think Sean will play every position this season.
We put him in the outfield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know he can play outfield. I just didn't know if he would put him in the outfield.
I think they were thinking about it today. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think he'll play everywhere.
You have better insider information
That's
than
I do.
Man,
I got on all the online forums to find that out. Chat rooms, chat boards, something.
It's all fake news.
And Newberry's ahead in the count, and when you're ahead in the count to Sean Cover, you don't throw it anywhere close. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Cover goes down swinging. Check swinging.
Yeah, that changeup that seemed like it tailed away, that really fooled him.
That does not happen much to Sean Cover.
No, it does not.
Very seldom. Brings up catcher Max Holland. Max has done a great job behind the plate for 4 years for the Wampascats. Will be playing at the University of Arkansas next season. So we got hog versus hog here. Max fouls that one off.
It looked like it caught the catcher there. He jumped up. Seems okay, but it's a great matchup, these two.
This is what's known as the Frontline Classic, so bringing in 2 of the top teams in Central Arkansas to UCA. What a pitch.
That's tough to pick up.
This breaks so late.
If he gets control of that, we might be in some trouble.
Maybe.
Because then you can throw that pitch off of it that's tailing away, try and get him to chase.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the count to senior Max Holland. Dribbler back to Newberry. And that ends The Wampascat half of the third, leaving your score Russellville 2, Conway 1. Both teams have one hit in a pitcher's duel. We'll be back to bring you the top of the fourth in 1 minute. And we're back to start the fourth inning. We got some changes. You want to go through the changes? You may know them better than me.
Sorry, yeah, I had to cough there. So Silas Cicero is on the mound now. He's moving from third base to pitcher. In for third base is Amos Bartley. He's a junior. London moved to center field. London Stewart moved out to center field, and he moved Colson over to right field. So Whit Williams comes out of the field. Amos comes onto the field at third base. Everything else is the same. We have Simon Abel at short, Carter Crone left. Kean Brown at second base, Willie still at first.
Two great pitches by Silas Cicero. And London did a great job on the mound, giving up one hit. Unfortunately, it was at a bad time. 2 runs scored. So this Conway team will be as deep as any team that I know of, pitching-wise. So it'll be interesting to see how these innings get dispersed. Swing and a miss, gets away from Holland. Throw down to first is in time. Some great pitches by Cicero.
He had him fooled badly. I mean, that was a ball in the dirt in the other batter's box, and he swung.
He was guessing.
Great pitch.
For sure.
But honestly, Silas can do that quite a bit. He does that to a lot of hitters.
Misses outside.
He has that spin rate on his fastball that keeps the ball elevated. Then he can get that breaking ball, and then make some chase. Good spot.
I don't think spin rate was invented when I played baseball.
It was just called throwing hard. I don't know that there was a.
Mine would have been bad, whatever. It's a good pitch for Cicero. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, he looked fooled on that too, and that just seemed like a fastball, just a little bit up in the zone. But he didn't take a very meaningful swing at it. Oh my!
Silas has thrown a lot of strikes. That's one of his strong suits. Man, he doesn't waste much time. He gets on the mound and it's like he's ready to get off.
Oh my.
Good pitch, good frame by Max Holland. Maybe a bit outside.
Didn't miss by much.
Let's just put it this way. There have been pitches that were worse than that called strikes today. Straight up.
It's like Amos calls that one off, and he's got it.
Good job finding that ball. You know, when you play in a field that's not your home field, you got lighting, and just at the time of the evening where it's dusk out and the lights are on, so
Yeah.
good job. Just came into the game.
Amos Bartley's made that play thousands of times. That's
Number 10, Chase Bradford is batting. You know, it's one thing to make the play tons of times. It's another when you're in the first game of the season at a college baseball
Yes.
park.
yes.
Is he a sophomore?
He's a junior.
Junior?
He's a junior. Yes, sir.
His first varsity experience?
I believe so.
Yeah.
He played last week in the benefit
Yeah.
game, but as far I don't think he played any varsity last year.
So good for him for getting that first play under your belt. This really good crowd, so it feels like a big environment, I'm sure, for some of these young men facing college Division I prospects on the mound and scouts in the stands. And got to remember, this is a game for these kids, and it's a good environment for high school baseball.
It's got confirmation it is, in fact, his varsity debut.
Great play on the mound by Cicero. Acted like he meant to do it.
That was a perfect inning.
Great
inning
glove.
by Silas.
Good job for Cicero. And no runs on no hits for that. The top of the fourth for the Cyclones. We'll be back with the Wampascat half of the fourth. Still, Russellville leads 2-1. We'll be back in 1 minute. Wampascat Sports Network. All right, we've got Willie Voss leading off the bottom of the fourth. We'll have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters up for the Wampascats. What did Willie do in his first at bat?
Struck out swinging.
Okay.
I have written down on a curveball.
We're still facing
Breaking
Newberry, so we'll see how long Russellville lets him go. It's not like he's slowing down, any. Be okay with me if they tried someone else out there.
Yeah, I started trying to keep track of his pitch count second inning, so see if we can
Foul
round this
ball.
up.
Lefty on lefty.
Unofficially, I have him between 35 and 40 pitches for the game.
That's
so
way
far.
too many.
I'd say pull him.
Get him out.
Oh,
Missed time.
yeah.
Second inning, Newberry did have a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of control problems. Walked a couple, made an error. We got a run. Certainly have not barreled him up yet, like we would like to have. Couple fly balls to the outfield. Not many infield grounders Don't know if their infield is awake or not. Haven't tested them.
No. My goodness. My goodness.
Lord help me. Lord help the umpire. All right, Voss is called out on strikes. That brings up senior Carter Crow. If he gets that bad of a call, I cannot be held responsible for what I might say. All right, first pitch ball.
Colby, not to harp on this, but again on replay, he's set up on the outside corner with his shin guard in the other batter's box, and he's reaching over his shin guard to catch that
foul ball out of play towards first base, and the first baseman makes the play.
Next up for the Wampascats, the pitcher, number 8, Silas Cicero.
That's really tough on Willie because he worked the count.
He did.
To
He was
3
good at
balls.
bats. Yeah.
And
does not get rewarded for it.
No.
That brings up Silas Cicero, a senior. Silas scored the only run for the Wampascats. Well, he didn't, but his walk did. How about that? Did he? Yeah, he stayed in.
Yes.
I was going to say they courtesy ran for him, but they did not. Silas pitched the last inning, drew a walk.
Nope.
No.
That's tough. That's tough.
No balls, 2 strikes, the count to Silas Cicero. And I think he thought about that.
It looked like it. He
I
hesitated.
don't know what he keeps looking at in the Russellville dugout. Every time he looks that way, bad things happen. And tough swing. I don't know if it got away from the catcher or not.
It hit the dirt.
And that ends the Wampascat half of the 4th. So we're going to be back for the 5th inning. Russellville leads your Wampascats 2-1. Both teams have managed a meager 1 hit on some great pitching. We'll be back to see what the rest of this game holds on the Wampascat Sports Network. All right, we're back here in the top of the 5th inning. Cyclones lead your Wampascats 2-1 on 1 hit by each team. And there's the second one. A leadoff double.
Yeah, first pitch swinging. Hits it in the left center field gap.
It's a good hit.
That was a great hit.
Next up, the designated hitter, number 13, Hayden Bradicich.
I have number 13 as a sophomore as well. The 2 sophomores in the lineup.
All right, so Wampascats are going to have to operate with a runner on, which has not been the case for much of this game. Got a runner, leadoff guy in scoring position for the Cyclones.
Yes, he did. Okay, good.
So Russellville wanting to play small ball, which is not a bad, in a low-scoring game like this, probably pretty good baseball. Lunges at the bunt.
Yeah, this is the DH, but he's batting 8th.
Yeah, we'll see if he squares the bunt again. I don't know. Didn't look very comfortable the first time. So now Cicero is ahead in the count, 0-2. Got to be careful not to get something.
Silas typically throws a high fastball that they don't catch up with 0-2. Let's see if
Max
that's his specialty.
always does a good job keeping the ball in front of him. I don't expect to see anybody try to run on Max, but I would like to see him try.
Nope.
Great pitch. Like you said, probably a breaking ball away.
Well, he looked so good on the first 2. Why not go ahead and throw a third one?
That's the first out of the inning. Top of 5. You know, the leadoff single ruined my what I was going to talk about this inning, because I was going to look up one-hit wonders, and but now that there's 2 hits, one-hit wonders
we can't
really
do that. Yeah.
I think he swung.
Let's check that. Check that. No.
Okay.
Having these headphones on is hindering my ability to yell at the umpires,
it keeps
Colby.
me from yelling dumb things, but it doesn't keep me from thinking things.
Because that was a great pitch, and that is a great pitch. That breaking ball is working.
Yeah, you know, the leadoff guy timed it up and got all of it, but they've been Silas has kept them off balance for sure.
Yeah, he
off balance.
looked like he was anticipating the curveball there, and he swung when that ball was in Max's glove. He was way behind that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Like Silas can do whatever he wants right here. And throw him curveball that froze him. Perfect. Now we're back to the top of the order, Colby, so got to be careful.
Yeah, lefty.
Next up, the shortstop, number 99, Zane Keel.
What has Zane Keel done today at the plate, Scott?
He struck out swinging in the first inning. In the third inning, if I recall, I believe it was a full count, and he got hit by pitch. It was upper body there. I think it was right after you made the comment that leadoff hitters have a knack for getting on base.
Yeah.
And he took one in the shoulder, I
He
believe.
did.
It'd be great to get this out so that
Zane Keel listed as a junior for the Cyclones. Big cut. And Silas finds himself way ahead. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Be nice to get out of this inning after giving up a leadoff double.
backdoor breaking ball. Nope. Max is calling for a high fastball, and he got him.
Silas did a great job working out of the jam.
That's great because now we have their big hitter leading off instead of a runner on second base.
There you go. That's a good point. And, man, so 2 hits on the game for the Cyclones. Unfortunately for your Wampascats, they've got 2 runs on 2 hits, and your Wampascats have 1 run on 1 hit. We'll be back for the bottom half of the 5th on the Wampascat Sports Network.
Leading off for the Wampascats, second baseman number 7.
All right, Scott, we're back. If you're just joining us, Colby Crow with Scott Wanamaker here. Our first game of this young Wampascat season, Frontline Classic. If you're just joining us to catch you up, the game started with 2 Division I pitcher commits, 2 left-handers. Tristan Newberry for Russellville, who's still on the mound, and London Stewart for Conway. Both had great outings. Conway went with senior Silas Cicero, who's also looked strong on the mound, so that has limited the runs so far. 2-1, Russellville is the score in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, we have Kean Brown up to bat here, another senior. He flew out to center field his first time up. One of the few hitters getting the ball in play off of this pitcher.
Yeah.
But he's aggressive. He came up swinging first pitch, lined it straight back, so he's dialed in.
Kean's kind of a utility infielder. He'll play. He's played third, shortstop, second is where he's kind of found a home. Very talented athlete.
Good take there.
And he thought about it. The umpire gave it the look and decided against it. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count to Kean Brown.
Almost shook his head no at us. Almost like he agreed with us for once. Nope.
Almost an identical pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count.
That one looked like
I kind of like that one. I'm thankful he did not. Full count for Kean Brown.
I'll take that one.
Yeah.
We'll take that one back
Make up.
there. Nope. I mean, that one was more inside than the previous pitch. That's tough on a hitter when you have to guess where the zone is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But at the same time, you just have to be a little more aggressive, I guess. But
I think you've got to make sure that it's not up to – it's in your hands. London Stewart batting. London's in center right now after pitching the first 3 innings. Strong on the mound. London has the lone hit for your Wampascats tonight.
He hit it between shortstop and third last time. And they're I mean.
The umpire turned and then turned back.
We don't know what's coming at this point, Colby Crow. We don't know what's going to be called a strike or a ball.
I agree with him on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Center fielder shading him to pull just a little bit, but he slapped it opposite field his first time. Ooh. Try to put down that bunt.
Yeah,
it's a good thought.
It's a great thought.
He can run.
He can run, and I think that would have been trouble. Be interesting to know if that was called or if that was just London freestyle. And it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, full count to London Stewart.
I feel like we have just the moans back and forth from home stands to visitor stands, just back and forth. You never know. You're going to have to swing at those.
Well, that was a great pitch, I guess.
That's it. All right.
Well, quite an outing for Tristan Newberry. He gets a well-deserved applause from the Russellville crowd. I think the Conway crowd should be clapping too that he's coming out. Great outing for him. Bright future for him. We wish him the best for sure because we don't have to face him again. That's the good news.
I'm certain they're not taking him out of the actual game, though, for his bat. I would assume doesn't he play first base? Or
he's going somewhere.
Okay. Oh, he's going to the outfield. Okay.
That's going to bring in a new pitcher.
Is that number 13?
For the Cyclones, that's going to be number 13, Aiden Brad.
I'll put my glasses on.
Bradich.
Bradisich? Let's just say Aiden, number 13. Aiden's a sophomore is what I have here.
According to Tim Roach, it's Bradikich, and we'll go with that because that's better than my guess. And that's embarrassing to say that Tim's guess is better than mine. But
Pitchers number 13,
Aiden Bradikich. And we'll be back as we give Aiden a chance to warm up. We'll be back for an exciting finish here.
I like that pitch.
Bottom of the fifth. We'll be back. All right, we got Colson Ashcraft batting for your Wampascats. Hate that for Colson, but got to get on base here somehow. He gets hit by a pitch, and that's not a great start for Aiden. Aiden's a sophomore. Man, this is a big game and a tough situation to come in if you're Aiden Bradikich.
Yeah, and we have a pinch hitter here. Number 13, Nate Wanamaker, batting in the spot for Whit Williams.
number 13, Nate Wanamaker.
Nate's a junior, I believe.
He is.
Colson getting off the bag there in a hurry. Wampascats trying to put something together here. Oh. Ashcraft diving back to first.
Not sure he had to.
No apparent reason, but hey,
Not sure
get
he had
dirty,
to.
Colson. Oh, little sidearm, kind of half the delivery will be a different arm slot, which will be tough to pick up.
Well, Nate didn't face the starting pitcher,
He did
so
not.
he has no point of reference
That's
as far as
true.
that's concerned. So that
Ashcraft's gone, got a good jump.
he came off the base. Overslid the base at second there. That's tough because he had that base stolen easily.
That's
And
a
just
tough
slid
break.
right past the
Slid
base.
Past the base.
Give credit to the fielder for keeping that tag on him and getting that out. But, boy, Colson had a good jump, beat it.
And that brings an end to a little bit of excitement in the bottom half of the fifth. Folks, we got 2 innings left. We'll be back to bring you the top of the sixth. Wampascats trail the Cyclones 2-1. We'll be back. All right, folks, it's go time here. Top of 6. Your Wampascats trail the Russellville Cyclones 2-1. At the plate is Tristan Newberry. Called his name tonight.
That's a good start.
Pitcher turned center fielder. Great pitch by Silas Cicero.
Colby, a quick update on our fielders. We have Willie Voss, who went from first over to third base, and Nate Wanamaker, who was up to bat when Colson was caught stealing. He is now at first base.
I think everyone else is the same.
Well, yep.
And Cicero finds himself way ahead in the count, 0-2. I would think he throws something not very hittable here. And he did.
Yeah, I think that might be a setup pitch. I think if he can throw that breaking ball.
I think that was close to a pitch that's been called a strike.
That is a
Straight up.
Ooh.
Max Holland does a good job turning his back, finding the ball.
Wow.
That is a much harder play than people think.
Made it look easy.
Unless you're Max Holland.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Yeah, that ball, because you're squatting and then you spring up and you turn your back and there's lights in weird places. And
it's hard to find it.
yeah, he did
let
a great
alone
job.
crack it. That also can have some funky movement too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Man, that breaking ball is working.
We hope at home you can are able to enjoy this broadcast. It's our intention to bring you the road games this week, starting in Thursday in Memphis.
Simon Abel, nice job.
I think that's one of the first calls the first base umpires made.
Yeah, he's been pretty bored over there.
I think
he was excited to have a play.
Man.
He made it. He was demonstrative with his call.
I don't know how many infield hits or how many infield ground balls have been hit this game.
A lot of balls in the air. A lot of fly balls.
Yep.
Again, going back to Silas and he typically gets a lot of weak contact, a lot of ground balls, and a lot of swing and misses.
The Wampascat coaching staff, whoever calls pitches, these have kept the Cyclone hitters off balance for sure.
Oh, it's up the middle.
Nice. Well, great job, Kean Brown, getting to the ball. Made the throw, just not in time. So kind of a dribbler hit up the middle. And the Cyclones have got 2 outs, trying to get something going here. Got a text message that our broadcast is reaching Harrison, Arkansas. I got a cousin there watching, so.
Nice.
The wonder of modern technology.
Stretched all the way to Fayetteville last week with your daughter watching?
That's it. She's here today.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
My dad's watching in Heber Springs, so lots of coverage.
Colby, the center fielder here, he struck out looking in the second inning. It looked like he popped out to shortstop his second at bat.
That's a good pitch. 2 outs, so if, again, your Wampascats just need to get out of this jam. Not a big jam.
I take another ground ball to shortstop here.
Just a light jam. Kind of get the feeling that it's not going to take many runs to win this one. 2-1, it's great baseball. If you like low-scoring baseball.
Nice pitch. Got him swinging.
Got him swinging. Great job. Cicero looks confident and comfortable on the mound. And that brings an end to the Cyclone half of the 6th inning. We'll be back for the Wampascat half of the 6th. Your score, Russellville 2, Wampascats 1. We'll be back for the Wampascat Sports Network. All right, we are back, and we're leading off with Nate Wanamaker here, who played first base the last inning. And we're looking to get something going here.
Good pitch, good swing.
Due up, we've got 9, 1, and 2 for the Wampascats in their batting order.
Yeah, Colby, as I was saying during the break, it's real unfortunate that Colson slid past, because I would have liked to have put some pressure on this sophomore pitcher with a runner on second. Coming into the game like that.
For sure.
Just
to be clear, they called that a ball, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
I didn't see him.
Nice pit of hitting. That's down the third base line, and that's going to roll. He is into second with a stand-up double for Wanamaker. And that's how we want to start. And we're going to have a pinch runner in. Nate did his job.
Little double celly. That was, man, he pulled that right down the line in the corner. Almost went into the.
If that would have gotten away from that outfielder, that could have been a triple, but we won't be greedy. We're glad to get our second hit of the game. And it couldn't have come at a better time, because I would think one of the big RBI producers in this lineup is going to be Sean Cover. And Sean's due.
Yeah, and they put speed on the base. They pinch runner for Nate with Ryder Cook.
I like where we're at here.
He's thinking about it, too. He's aggressive, that first pitch swinging.
This pitcher's a sophomore. This is a tough situation for a sophomore to come in a big game at a college stadium, and he's doing a good job.
And there's nowhere to put Sean, because on deck is our Arkansas commit, Max Holland, who can do just as much damage.
Oh. And we got a stray ball thrown onto the field. It interrupted the touch football game going on, and they didn't like it, so they threw the ball back.
Coach Farrell just put that in his pocket.
Taking it home.
He's not even going to give it back to the kid.
Here we go, Sean Cover.
Good take.
I'm so nervous when those pitches come. Like, the guy just kind of looks around, and makes me nervous.
Yes.
Sean Cover does not make me nervous at the plate, though. Hard hit ball down the third base line. Foul territory for Cover. Puts him behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
London Stewart doing it all. He went out there to get that foul ball from the left fielder. Is he taking a freshman job there, or is that?
Maybe. Just willing to serve, man.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Sean Cover gets hit by a pitch, and we've got runners on first and second with senior Max Holland, your catcher.
That's an unselfish play right there. You have the best hitter in the state willing to take a hit by pitch to get a base runner on. I feel like that's a big time play. And I know Coach Harden preaches that, but now you give Max an opportunity to do some damage here in the heart of the lineup.
Great job by the catcher keeping that from getting away from him.
Putting some pressure on this pitcher. That's you feel he's starting to press a little bit. If he makes a mistake, Max can hopefully make him pay. That's a solid pitch, though.
That's a good pitch. It was outside, but it's a good pitch. It's just a ball. But today it's not. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Holland. We're moving on here.
He still has to be careful. And he missed. Oh, missed. I'll take that, but he had an easy double play.
It's a great play by the pitcher. I think
he didn't. I'd say that's a rookie mistake a little bit there, where he could have had an easy double play.
Maybe. But he was thankful the ball was in his glove. So 1 out. Situation is we've got runners on second and third. Senior Willie Voss coming up, batting left-handed. And a great chance to put some points on the board here for the Wampascats. We would all breathe a little easier.
Yeah, Willie Voss at batting number 3 tonight. He definitely can put the ball in play and get these runners around.
I like Willie in the 3-hole. I think that's a good place for him.
He's a hitter. I feel like you could put him anywhere in the top.
Yeah.
Well, really anywhere in the lineup. He
Good
could
speed.
Be, yeah, he could be leadoff hitter. He could be just about anywhere.
Willie drew a lot of hit by a pitch last season. Wouldn't be bad to have that right now.
Well, that ball he hit that ball hard. It's just foul down the first base line.
One ball, one strike. Also would not be a bad time for a pass ball. I can speak that into existence.
I would like that very much. First baseman's playing off the base a little bit. He just ripped that down the line foul, and he's still, I feel like I'd be hugging the line a little bit over there.
Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Willie Voss. I think in a pitcher's duel like this, the fielders sometimes get a little, it's almost fall asleep just forgetting.
Just enjoying the game,
Yeah.
just watching the game.
Caught up in watching. And that's a great hit.
It's down.
That's going to score 1. And a great job getting the ball in. Willie Voss takes second. And your Wampascats have tied the game at 2 apiece on a big hit by Willie Voss. Voss winds up on second. Great piece of hitting by the senior Willie Voss.
Yeah, and especially going to second on that throw home, that's huge because that breaks up the double play. There's no chance for double play there. The center fielder overthrew his cutoff man, which allowed Willie easily to get to second base.
So Coach Harden's taking this opportunity to talk to Carter Crow.
Well, Carter's got power, but there are a lot of things you can do here as well with Willie at second base and his speed.
Taps him on the helmet.
Next up for the Wampascats, the left fielder, number 9, Carter Crow.
We'll see what happens here.
You got a smart hitter up at the plate. You can do a lot of things with him.
Almost got hit.
Well, and you have the infield in too. Obviously, for a play at the plate, he just needs to find a hole right here between these infielders, and we can score 2 runs. Outfield's still pretty deep. That was a good breaking ball there.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike, the count to Carter Crow. Wampascats have tied it here, bottom of the 6th. Looking to add to it with runners on second and third.
Let's think about it.
Come on, Carter Crow.
Good take. Fooled him on that previous pitch. He held up on that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's see if he can get a hold of a fastball
Carter's
here.
not good at holding off on pitch. He likes to swing the bat.
And he does it very well. And he can hit the ball far. Let's see if he can burn one of these outfielders.
That's a good pitch. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Carter Crow. No.
That was
3
way
balls, 2
outside.
strikes.
It was outside.
Catcher did a great job framing it. It was outside.
Just because it's outside doesn't mean he won't call the strike.
That's true. Full count.
Oh, that a baby Carter.
And that's a walk. And that brings up Silas Cicero. Bases loaded with one out. We're going to talk to the pitcher. Scott, do you think there's a change, or you think we're talking?
Well, he's taking the ball from him, so obviously I didn't have a chance
usually
to speculate there. But I think he wants to win this game, so he's going to try and limit the damage. Let's see who he's bringing in. That's the left fielder. I believe that's left fielder Owen Narverson. He's a senior, number 19. He started in center field. He moved to left whenever Newberry went out to center when he came out of the game.
Okay. We're going to give him a chance to warm up, and we'll be back in 1 minute with the bases loaded, one out, the bottom of the sixth. Tied score, Russellville 2, your Conway Wampascats 2. All right, we're back. Bases loaded. We've had a lot of pitching excitement, not much offense tonight, but here's a chance. New pitcher for the Russellville Cyclones. Scott, who we got? Number 19.
Owen. Let me put my glasses back on.
I got you.
Owen Narveson.
Narveson.
Senior. So you bring in some experience here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
that's a tough break.
it is, and it's like once he realized it, he did the right thing, because if you wait too long and then try to go, it's a disaster. With only one out, don't hate it. Probably should have scored.
Yeah, you don't want a late jump.
No. Silas could help himself out here big time.
Those first two pitches were nowhere near the zone. Tough spot to come in the game. Bases loaded, one out, and two balls in the dirt, and one almost hits your batter. Kean Brown on deck, who's been swinging a good bat.
And that's going to walk in a run.
I'm a little surprised he didn't call that a strike.
Yeah.
And I'm not being sarcastic.
No, Silas kind of looked at him like, well.
I'm being a little sarcastic, but not.
So a 4-pitch walk, and the Wampascats take the lead on an anticlimactic but beneficial. Good at bat for Cicero. Kean Brown's up, the senior. Base is still loaded, one out. And he's not missing by much on that inside pitch, but he is missing.
Well, and being a little repetitive, but you have speed on the bases, Colby. You have Willie at third.
Yeah, I mean,
Carter at second.
Yeah.
Silas can run at first. And you have speed at Kean. Kean, if he hits it in the gap.
Yeah.
He felt bad there.
Oh. Ian moved his head.
Up and in.
Yeah.
That was at least over the plate. Looked like it was down, though. He's going to have to protect here. Keane's going to put the ball in play.
Man, that puts the hitter in a tough situation. Because now you got to guess if you should swing when it's close. And you have to swing if it's close here.
Good. It's off his.
Are you kidding me? It hit the. Okay.
The first base umpire has it. Thank goodness.
I know that's not the home plate umpire's call, but surely you saw the change of direction from the ball.
Well, Colby, are we sure he saw? Are you sure he saw that?
We're good here with 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and the base is loaded. Let's go, Kean Brown.
Good no response, Colby. Good no response.
I forgot the window was open here. My wife will give me a talking to.
Got him. That's a great at bat.
That's a way to salvage an at bat, Kean Brown.
Next up for the Wampascats, center fielder number 14, London Stewart.
Brings up London Stewart. The base is still loaded.
I'd like a repeat of his first at bat where he just slaps it over the shortstop's head or between short and third to score those 2 runs.
Misses outside. Again, this is a tough situation for this pitcher to be in as well.
Well, left fielder's playing a little deep here. I feel like center and right are in a little bit. Left is deep. If he can repeat that first at bat, he's got a good shot.
One thing that, obviously Russellville has an ace on their staff, and Newberry, they're looking early in the season to try to find who's going to be 2, 3, and 4. And so this is a good chance for them to get a look at some arms. Stewart fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That was a good cut. That was a good swing. He was ready for that strike.
The Conway pitching staff is so deep.
Oh my goodness.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
I can't even show you the replay, Colby.
Yeah. The crowd thought that was a ball. I don't ever disagree with umpires, so I thought that was a ball.
I don't think that's a true statement.
Sometimes we see things differently. It's a different perspective. It's not right or wrong.
I mean, you have to swing at that, though.
Yeah. Put London in a tough situation.
Terrible call, and then your batter has to swing at that.
So here's our situation now. If you're watching at home, we're in the bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Your Wampascats have taken the lead in this inning, 4-2. On a walk and a hit by pitch.
So
maybe a better pitch than London saw.
Yeah, infield back to their normal depth with 2 outs. So they're playing straight up with Colson here.
A hit here with 2 outs is going to score. Anything in the outfield is going to score 2 for sure with speed on the bases.
Yeah, and you have Kean on first that can definitely get around. If he gets it in the gap, Kean's scoring. This is the 8th hitter in the inning to come to bat.
Interesting. That's a good pitch. I'll give him that. Wampascats started this inning with 1 hit and 1 run and had 2 hits this inning and a couple of walks hit by a pitch. Outside.
Yeah.
Colson gave Carter the stop sign. I don't think he was coming home. Never know with him.
He was just waving.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He's just waving, saying
2
hi.
outs. Big pitch here for Colson Ashcraft, the junior. Full count. Even bigger pitch coming here.
And you can start the runners on the pitch. If you can find a gap in the
You
outfield.
could find a piece of grass here. Could run for days. And he did.
Nice.
There's 1 run. 2 runs. 3 runs.
Beautiful.
Big hit for Colson Ashcraft. That pushes the lead to 7-2. It doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like we should be up 7-2. But we are, and we're glad to be.
Next up for the Wampascats, number 5, Ryder Cook.
Yeah, we have a pinch hitter here, Ryder Cook, pinch hitting for Nate, Nate Wanamaker, who led off the inning with a double, bringing in the sophomore Ryder Cook to hit.
Getting Ryder in that bat here.
That might be, nope.
And that ends the inning, but not before your Wampascats score 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th, and that pushes them ahead. Your Wampascats now lead 7-2, and we'll be back with the top of the 7th. Russellville Cyclones 2, Conway Wampascats 7. Wampascat Sports Network. And we're back. We've got Max Holland in to pitch for your Wampascats. He's going from catching to pitching. Senior Will Upton behind the plate to catch. Let's see, we've got Ryder Cook is in the outfield now, I believe, as well. So some changes here as your Wampascats looks to hang on to a 5-run lead here going into the top of the 7th. Chase Bradford batting for the Russellville Cyclones. What was a pitcher's duel turned a little bit ugly. Russellville gave up a couple walks, a couple hit by a pitch. Your Wampascats strung together a couple of timely hits, although we still have only managed 4 hits tonight, but it's been enough for 7 runs. So, and slow roller, Kean Brown charges. Good job by Max Holland covering the bag there on what could have gone bad in a hurry, but it didn't for your Wampascats. Great job fielding the play by Holland. Jose Magana is up for the Cyclones, number 16. Senior. Facing the senior Max Holland. Good pitch. First pitch strike for Holland. Two balls, one strike. The count to Jose Magana. Good pitch for Holland. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, your score if you're just joining us. Conway puts up 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th to jump out to a 7-2 lead in what had been a 1-run game for most of this game. So we're the umpire's looking at his hand. So the ball clearly hit the bat from the sound. And the batter showed him where it hit him, but it also hit the bat. So we're going to sort this out, and we're going to give him first. And I said we're going to give him first, and we are. And I hate that the young man got hit, but it obviously hit the end of the bat, which would have been a fair ball. It was picked up by your catcher, Will Upton, and tagged out. But he's on first base, 1 out. Hope the Magana is okay. Looks like he is. Good to see. Brings up number 55, Kason Green. Sophomore, getting the varsity at bat here in a big-time environment. Great crowd here at the Bear on the campus of UCA. That pitch misses right down the middle, and 1 ball, 1 strike. Good job fouling that one off for number 55, Kason Green. Sophomore getting a varsity at bat here. And that ball is going to be fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count to Kason Green. Great pitch by Max Holland. Striking out Kason Green. That's going to bring it to 2 outs here. And brings up number 22, Ethan Wilson. Ethan is a senior for the Russellville Cyclones. And this could be it for tonight if we can take care of business. Wampascats will be on the road after this with the 3 games in Memphis, Tennessee. The only out-of-state travel the team will do this season. Not the only out-of-state teams they'll play. They're playing some out-of-state teams during the Joe T. Robinson Invitational during spring break. But they're going to play Memphis University School, MUS, for one. I think maybe Houston High School, maybe Collierville. Some good competition in Memphis awaits the Wampascats. Holland misses high. Again, if you're joining us late, Russellville started Tristan Newberry, pitcher committed to the University of Arkansas, pitched a great 4 or 5 innings and struggled in relief a little bit. London Stewart started for the Wampascats, and that ends the game. Great job by Max Holland to come in to close the door. So your final today is Conway 7 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Russellville Cyclones 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. And this is the Frontline Classic brought to you here at the Bear on the field at the University of Central Arkansas. We'd love for you to join us Thursday. If you can't join us in Memphis, Tennessee, our hope is to broadcast all the games for you. We're learning about internet and how to do that, but we hope that you'll join us on YouTube. And we look forward to bringing you a season full of Wampascat baseball. Again, the first regular season game for both teams. Your Wampascats victorious 7-2 over the Russellville Cyclones. And we look forward to seeing you Thursday. Go Cats.